flying in. So this allows the light, the heaven energy, in your physical body. So to have a heaven on earth, you first got to start with the light energy going into your physical body. And this is a really big deal. Allow this light to just go into your physical body. There you go. Perfect. And then it creates this beautiful ball of white light you see. And this white light is pure God energy. And your pure God energy will just show up and really take care of you. And I want you to say these words, and it's really important. It's so important. One of the people that works with me, Travis, was really into watching a Tony Robbins seminar the other day, and I was blown away by listening to. And everybody's like, Tony Robbins, oh yeah, he's been around forever. I get it. No, he was a freak of nature. I realized that even Tony Robbins, who you think of as a positive, guy and a positive thinking guy, right? He really turned his gig into a sort of a spiritual gig. And his wife, Sage, is like this beautiful spiritual being, and all this light rolls through her. And I'm like, wow, what a change of messages since 10 or 15 years ago when I was hanging out watching Tony Robbins. And so I realized that everybody and the masses on the planet, mainstream this and mainstream that, are talking about energies. And I was the first person that said, hey, you feel warm? And people were like, yes. I even got scolded and bitched at from the radio stations because they were like, hey, we like it better if you do this or do that. We don't like that warm thing because nobody's ever heard of it. Well, now I watched Tony Robbins do it the other day on a seminar. He had someone on there that was an energy guru, and they were talking about now you will feel warm in your head. He's a little cool guy from the Philippines. And all you Filipino people, Michelle, are all freaks of nature. So all you guys are spiritually gifted. Your whole family is, and you are. And so these different cultures really had this for a long time. And so it's so important to tap into this light where you feel the energy. I want all you guys to say, I am worthy. Say that. I am worthy. Say it. Mean it. Say it. I am worthy. I didn't feel it. You guys got to say it, mean it. Yeah, you guys mean it on a scale of 1 to 100, 40. That sucks. Come on. Mean it. I am worthy. I am worthy. Okay, now you're up to a 65. Woo-hoo! Right? Come on, mean it, and say, I am worthy. Say, I am worthy. I am worthy. Okay, now you're up to an 89. Wow. Now you got to get to 100. Okay, we got to get to 100. So even if you go to 150, that'll make up for somebody that didn't quite get to the 100. Just say, I believe I am worthy of whatever it is I want. I believe I am worthy of whatever it is I want. And then say the word God afterwards. God. God. That did it. Now it kicked up. Now, somebody believed crazy big because now you got to 200. Wow, a little past 200. Wow, 214. There we go. Now you'll notice your feet are starting to feel warm. You're starting to feel light just by saying, I'm worthy. So it's really important for you guys to say, I'm worthy, and to believe you're worthy. When you do that, you'll find you can manifest anything you want. It's so important to manifest anything and everything you want, because then, and only then, you're going to create your heaven on earth in your brand new heaven on earth dimension. And so you have to believe you're worthy, and you have to think of what you want, and that's what you do. And so I want you guys tonight to talk about what it is you want. I want you to tell me what you're looking for, what you want. What do you need? What do you need? Not only what do you need, what do you want? What is it you want? And a lot of times angels tell me this, and God will tell me this. And the angels and God will tell me, you guys are manifesting fuzzy. Fuzzy. It means they can't quite see what you're talking about. What is it you want? So it's really important to manifest in clarity. So tell your angels and tell God what you really want. And so right now, I want you to think about it. And I want you to just think about it for a couple of minutes. Think about what you want. And then I want you to tell your angels and tell God what you want. Okay? So think about it for a couple of minutes. And I got to show you something cool. I'm jumping to topics. Look at this beautiful crystal. See that thing? Is that crazy? I want to talk about the sun god, the ancient Bog, who you guys have heard me talk about for years. And because I became buddies with Bog, and he's this ancient, and he's able to make anything you want come true. Well, how does he do this? And a lot of you guys have heard me. He'll hand you, it looks like a card, and it has your manifestation on one side, and it has this sparkly energy on the other side. So I finally found me a Bog crystal. Look at this thing. And I got a whole bunch of Bog crystals that are very crystal and very shiny, and they do different things. This thing's heavy. so I'm having so much fun realizing all the keys. Feel how a lot of you guys got dizzy right then. Feel that dizzy feeling? Oh, this gives you a projection of wealth. Okay. And I felt a lot of you guys get dizzy. And that's because I'm projecting and manifesting wealth and light and abundance for you. So I have a lot of crystals that are doing all these crazy different things, and I'm figuring out which one does what and how it does it and all this. And so tomorrow, after tomorrow's enlightenment seminar, I'm also going to be showing you, and if you guys want to buy some of these crazy crystals that I've been working with and figuring out, you're welcome. And so we're having fun with that tomorrow, right here. Look at this big old thing. This is crazy. And so this thing is big, and it brings in love and light. There we go. And I'm zapping you with it. You'll notice your sinus is open. It feels amazing. Interesting, right? So I'm having fun. I see some of you guys smiling, going, wow, I felt that. I felt that.
That's a nice one. That's pretty.
Isn't that beautiful?
That is beautiful. I'm sure I felt that one.
Yeah. And so it brings in this crazy amount of light and energy, and it does this thing. So anyway, so I've got so many, it's really, really neat, because as I get more into this, usually I take things to crazy extremes. And but that's good. I push myself and I push everybody else. And it works. It really works. You guys don't want to be mediocre. Who wants to be mediocre? Yeah, I decided I'd be mediocre today. What? You guys aren't mediocre. Be you. Be you. Be special. Be who you are. Claim it. Say you own it. It's mine. I am deserving. I deserve. And I believe. And then believe. What's the downside of believing? Not believing? Well, that falls into the not smart category. And you guys are smart. So believe. Just believe. And when you do, there's only a few things to the recipe, and you'll find things work. And then I'm trying to figure out every tool I can find. There's a bog rock. That's crazy. Look at that. Isn't it crazy looking, Dina? That's neat. It's shiny, just like bog cards. Dina and I got a few bog cards, right?
I love that one.
Isn't that cool? We got a few bog cards years ago. we got this bog card, and all of a sudden everything we manifested fell into our lap in about 2 seconds. And we were like, wow, that's pretty neat. What a cool trick, you see? And so we realized different spiritual gifts do different things. And over the years, after getting, a bazillion spiritual gifts, we realized some spiritual gifts do things instantly. So in this heaven on earth dimension, things happen instantly. It's crazy. It's really neat. When I went through my whole COVID dying experience in the hospital, I realized I could think of something and things would happen. I would think of a person and I would look at my phone and the person would text me. And I go, no way. And then I would hear God's voice and he would say, do it again. So I'd think of another person. I'd look at my phone and it would be the same thing. That person would text me. Well, after I did it about 30 times in a row, I figured out, yeah, I can do this. Right? And I thought, well, that's the freakiest thing I ever saw. And so I called Dean and immediately told him. He thought I was really reacting to the medication. He was sure I was crazy. I talked to Judy. She thought I was too. And then when I got out of the hospital, I'm like, watch this. And I did it in front of you guys. Judy, remember when I did it in front of you?
You did. You were you were very confident, and I thought, oh boy, I don't know if the medication is wore off yet, and sure enough, you said, watch this, so and so. I'm thinking of them. They're gonna call, and ring.
Right.
But they were.
And then I did it again and did it again.
And again.
Right. And after a little while, of course, you feel like a total idiot because you realize, damn, he can do it. And then you think, oh my God. So all those other things where I thought he was losing it, he was actually telling us the truth about Zion Heaven.
Yeah, I don't know how many times I said that.
Right. And so it was really, really like that. And so it made me realize that, guys, you can do anything. And right now, God, who is on our team, our side, we're on his side, we're one. That's the way it works. We're just his buddy, his friend, his being, his person, his that's who we're with. And so we got God on our side, which is really good. And that's all you need. And if you have God on your side, you have everybody else on your side that wants to be one with you. And you guys are going to be capable of crazy, crazy miracle stuff. And the reason I'm talking all this tonight is simply because I did figure out this heaven on earth dimension, and it wasn't easy. I'm telling you, it was not easy. But I beat through it. I learned how to kill demons that were trying to kill me. I did all kinds of crazy stuff. And so, I want to show you guys, and I'm going to teach you guys how to get rid of the demons that are blocking this dimension for you. And that's what we're going to do tonight. I'm going to work with you guys. I'm going to get rid of these crazy demons that are beating you up and they're blocking you. And I'm going to get rid of that energy and get you the spiritual gifts to do it. And when you do, what's going to happen? I don't know, but what's going to happen is going to be really big, really good, and really quick. And so, because that's what happens in this dimension. So that's good. Anybody want to get rid of their demons? Any of you guys? You want to keep them? You want to get rid of them? Got anything? Got anything? Anybody got any crazy obstacles they're trying to get through? Any of you guys? Hey, Regina, let me talk to you. Regina and Marie, let me talk to you. Hey, Dino,
sorry, Gary. I was muted and I was working on something else at the same time. I'm trying to do.
What are you doing? Pay attention. No.
I'm trying to. I'm working on your restreams on YouTube and Twitter and Facebook
like I said, don't pay attention.
That's okay. I got you, Regina.
I'm trying to get you to go live on Instagram right now. So I'm working on a couple of things at the same time.
All right. Good.
Regina is unmuted.
Yes, I'm unmuted. Thank you.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hi, Gary.
Hey, so what you going through? Tell me what you're going through. What's happening with you?
Things are starting to get better for me. I've gone through a lot of I don't know if it's doubting. It just seems like I've been possessed. Like,
okay. All right. You want me to fix you?
Please.
Yeah, okay. I see a couple of these demons that are blocking, like every dimension has all these. Every time I clear a dimension and break through one of these seals that I've been having to do forever, right? Every time I do that, I have to whoop everything's butt on the other side of that line. And once I break through a dimension, then everything there that's guarded that dimension for eons is now upset, because they suddenly are getting messed up. They don't have a grip on the dimension anymore, and human beings are this much closer to really being heaven on earth. And so there's the goal, that we want earth to become a heaven. And so that's what we're up to. And so it took me a while to figure out what I was even up to, because here we are, we're on earth, we're going through our things. What's happening? I'm not sure. But that's our goal. And so when I look at you, you have three of these demons, and they have big, crazy, fangy teeth. And so close your eyes, and I want you to get a spiritual gift of a sword from God to kill these demons with, and say, God, give me a spiritual gift of a sword to get rid of these demons with. Say it out loud.
God, give me a spiritual gift of the sword to get rid of these demons, please.
Raise your hand really high. Raise your hand really high. Okay, grab the sword. Okay, you got it. You got it. You actually have two of them. Okay, bring them down in both hands. Bring them down in both hands. There we go. You got it. Now take your hands apart and just hold on to the swords. Okay, there we go. Now you've got two demons behind you, and they're sitting there trembling because I got them. There you go. All right. Now, when you cleared those demons, you immediately started sweating. I'm looking at your face, and your face started sweating, and your feet are hot, and your whole body's on fire, right? Right?
Yes.
Okay. I did not do that. I did not do that for you. You did that. You did that, not me. You did that. So those spiritual gifts of swords, and you got two swords. I wasn't sure what you were going to get. I wasn't sure what gifts. It's two swords. There you go. Now you got them inside your chest. And now tell her this and stop talking, okay? You're safe. Use those swords, whack those demons every day, and you're going to be fine. And maybe they won't even be there every day. Maybe that was it. I'm not sure. But now you got a spiritual gift of a sword that works in this dimension. And now your sinuses are opening. You feel super positive in your head. You feel like you could do anything right now. Feel that feeling?
Yes.
Crazy feeling. Crazy good feeling.
I'm still on fire.
I can see. Yeah, you're all red. You're sweating. Well, there you are, girl. Okay, you're fine. Good luck. Let us know what happens. Tell us next week what happened, okay? All right. And
Can I ask a question?
No, I can't. Yeah, I don't want to go into anything in the past. No, you're fixed.
Okay.
Don't ask a question.
Okay.
Answer take your swords, clear your energy, and answer your own question. That's what they told me. In other words, like, you don't even need me. You can clear yourself. That's all you got to do right now. Okay?
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it.
And I love you. Take care. There we are. And so, Dina, what'd you think of that? That's kind of crazy, right?
That's awesome.
Right? And so, and all you guys, that's how simple it is. That's how simple. That's it. Anybody want to get rid of your demons? You want to keep them?
They want to keep them.
Y'all shy tonight? Lisa Berger,
Nope.
let me talk to you.
Let them
Let me
keep
talk
their
to Lisa.
demons. Yep, the show's over. Everybody keeps their demons.
All right,
Goodbye.
gotta go. You know.
All right, go ahead and unmute Lisa.
All right, Lisa. Okay.
Lisa,
Am I
what are you
unmuted?
doing?
Yes.
Hey, my girl, what are you doing? Glad to see
I'm
you.
holding every crystal in the world around me.
Good. I can see it. You know, I love that big white one you got there. That
This
feels
one
really-
or the geode?
I love the geo, but I love the big white clear one. And
The
so,
big one's been with me forever. You've got to hear what the geode said to me.
What did geo say?
Okay, I bought this geode at Ross's Dress for Less or wherever I shop. Okay, I said the other day I wanna hook you up with Zion. It goes, I'm ornamental. I'm not a crystal. Okay. I go, I'm gonna try and hook you up, and then my people are gonna hook you up with Zion Heaven. It goes, I'm stupid.
Oh my God, that's so crazy.
Okay,
So you went
so
out. So you went out at rock.
Yeah,
I think it's a stupid rock. But anyway, but you went out but at least your crystal is telling you it's not very bright. And so, but the other one,
this one's bright.
Yeah, that one's bright. It brings in light. It heals you. I get teary when you touch it. I can breathe better when I tap into it. And so this is one that's taking advantage of all your spiritual gifts and enhance them. And so, and that's a difference. That's a great example of a real crystal.
This one, I got led to in Kauai after I had my first spiritual vision of Zion Heaven in the purple blue heaven. And I shared it with you. This one called me. I owned it within 3 minutes, even though it was across the street in another store. And I love this thing. It reminds me to believe and have no doubt and to believe.
Awesome. Well, here's the thing. I want to show you something you got going. Okay. When I look at you, you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these aggressive demons that are trying to keep you from your heaven. Okay. from your real true heaven on earth, okay? And so how many did I
Yes.
just, how many did I say?
9. 9.
Yeah, and what's interesting, when I'm in this dimension, I have 0 short-term memory. So, because I couldn't remember, I saw 9. I couldn't remember that quick what I just saw. Okay, so when you guys are working in this dimension, this is good for you to know. You'll think you're getting Alzheimer's because you won't have any short-term memory, because it's for somehow it just don't click that way. And so you want to ask for the spiritual gifts from God right now. Say,
God, please give me the spiritual gifts that I need to clear these demons.
Okay, now raise your hands up. Now you got one big giant sword. Now your sword was different than the one that the two that the lady had before you. So you want to take this big giant sword, go around. You killed them that quick. Okay. As soon as you killed them, I feel your feet on fire. I feel your sinuses opening. I feel you slightly teary. I see tremendous healing energy in you. And I see this beautiful God matrix move into your chest. And now you feel even more teary. Yeah. Feel that healing? Feel that?
Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
Healing. I know you're a doctor, so it makes sense you're getting a healing thing, but this is special. This is special.
Gary, I have been sad and I don't have any reason really to be sad. And I've been trying to kill him and kill him and kill him, yet I couldn't clear. And I believe
you
I couldn't clear.
Yeah, you couldn't clear big enough. And guess what? Neither could I. Neither could I. Right? And so what I'm telling you is this new dimension that we're working in tonight, now I can. Come on. Now I can.
Kick some ass for me, Gary.
Yeah. Well, I have been. And you can kick some ass for me. And see, that's what we have to do. But in this new dimension, guys, what I'm trying to tell all of you guys is this is a new game. And in this game, you win, and you win big, and you win quick. And that's how you do it. But see, now look how you feel. You feel strong inside. It's a crazy, like I'm empathing you. So I can always tell people how they feel because I can empath anything. And when I'm empathing you, I feel your strength now. And you feel very strong, and you feel very precise in your vision of work, of business, of things, of healing, the whole picture. So you have a tremendous amount of knowledge, and you're very analytical. I love reading you because you're so analytical and you keep track of things. And so which is great. I guess that's what you doctors do. You guys are smart anyway, but whatever that is, you're using your spiritual intellect, and you're also using your intellect. And so this is going to make a big shift difference. That big giant, your sword was as tall as the buildings in Las Vegas where you live. And so that's a crazy, there you go. And I see you now clearing the whole city, and now you cleared the whole world. And that's what that sword's for. So if you guys want to get this sword, every time everybody gets a gift, a spiritual gift of a sword, you be one with each other, and you'll get that gift. And that's going to be quite amazing for you. Fantastic. I got the gift of that sword, and I cleared everything. So there we go. I love you.
I've been using those 5 swords that come together from Zion Heaven. I've tried everything.
I seen them in the beginning. I seen them.
Yeah, I've been trying.
Yeah, they look like a peacock's tail feather when they come out.
Yes.
Yeah. I saw you with that in the beginning. I saw that. And so, but then I thought that was the sword you were getting. They said, no, she's getting a big giant one. I said, oh, okay. And so I'm having a conversation.
Thank you.
No,
Gary,
thank you.
Can we send some love to Elisa?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm aware.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. I worked with her for an hour today. Actually, I worked with that for an hour. And so we're going to send a lot of healing energy because she's going through a rough time. And so, which is unfortunately a prediction I made to her. And at the last spiritual retreat. And so she's working through some things where, her health is very endangered. She may make it, she may not. It's up to her. It's really sad, but we want her to make it. We want her to be okay. The demons are really aggressive, and they can attack all of us, any of us at any time. And so I just now cleared her again. So there we go. Perfect. Thank you. That's good. And so you wonder what we do in our spare time, and it's really, really crazy because we all work with each other to try to help each other. And the problems that I hear daily, I get teary. The problems that I hear daily is simply, people are sick. People are dying. People are addicted. People are scared. There's a lot of crazy stuff, but it's super aggressive. And so with this super aggressive, throw me a tissue. And so people are going through stuff, and you're going through health things where, when it attacks you all on a physical level. That's the reason you wanted to make sure in the beginning of the show, you get the heaven on earth orb and you put it in your physical body. And that changes your physical body in a very healthy way. And Pollyanna, I saw that fly into you again in a very big way right then. Did you feel that right then? I just happened to be looking at you and I see you starting to sweat like crazy. Let me talk to you. Let's talk to Pollyanna real quick.
Already unmuted her.
Is she unmuted?
Go ahead and unmute.
Hi.
Pollyanna.
Hi,
Hey, my
guys.
Hey, how are you? I'm glad to see
I'm
you.
doing good.
You got that gift. That gift came right straight down to you right then.
Awesome. Thank you,
felt it.
God. Thank you, angels. Yes, I did. I'm on fire right now, dude.
Yeah, I saw you starting to sweat like crazy, and I saw you reach up when I started talking about that gift. And so that gift is the heaven on earth orb, and it went right inside your physical body.
Awesome. Thank
So
you.
I want to clear you myself.
Thank
I
you.
want to clear you myself, and I'm going to look at you, and I'm clearing you, and I'm clearing you with this big giant love crystal, right? This thing's huge. And so, but I'm just now clearing you with this giant crystal, which is really powerful. I love this. And so,
Send it to me.
I've got these crystals.
I love the quartz.
It's like a crazy thing. And there we go. Now feel how your heart got warm?
Oh my gosh, I'm on fire right now.
Right. And so I projected to you all the light and all the love
Thank
that
you,
I can possibly
Gary.
do. And I want to see all this healing. And now I'm watching the dark energy fly off of you.
Oh,
And
good.
And I see you turning you look like a crystal. You actually do. And so, and I see this light that is, feel how quiet your head is now?
Yes. Yes.
That was a vibe I was looking for. This is a dimension, this heaven on earth dimension. When it first started happening, and it's different than every other dimension that I've ever seen, because it was one dimension, and it just now broke apart. And as it broke apart, it was impossible to get the earth to go higher, that dimension together. And so they broke apart. So now it's totally possible to go higher and create your heaven. And so, and that's what I wish for you. And so, and I'm going to send you a very special crystal that I work with all the time.
All right. I'm so excited. Thank you, Gary. And Gary, I wanted to tell you that you were saying he's from the Philippines, but he's Chinese, and his name is Master Ko from Tony Robbins.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. And he's so funny. He goes, if you don't like how I'm teaching, namaste, go away. Go find a new teacher.
Right.
He's so funny. I love him.
Days. Right. And so, but I wasn't aware. And so, I was, Travis actually made me watch the Tony Robbins seminar,
Yes.
And so what I'm seeing is that, mainstream people even now are waking up.
Yes.
And I could not be happier. And to see this and to experience this. And so a lot of you guys are a little bit ahead of the curve. And so you're a little further down the road than a lot. And so be aware of that and be aware of who you are. When I look at you now, you're brilliantly glowing. You have a God matrix, a bunch of them that are flying down on your body now. and stay in that healing space.
I
okay?
am going to stay in that healing space. Thank you,
Now,
Gary.
I'm sending you some really great crystals that are going to help you.
Okay.
They're ones that I work with, and I work with the different crystals. And if you saw my desk where I'm at now, I mean, I have like different ones that are very special.
I have that. Is that the graphite?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
so,
you gave me a graphite, and I call him DOG.
oh, there we go. Good. And so, but there's different ones that I work with, and I'm having fun, especially when I watch it absorb the darkness and heal people.
Yes,
And so
thank you.
this is a
Thank
really
you.
special one that has the yellow energy and it does stuff. But I got, and so I'm having so much fun learning. And everybody may not have all the spiritual gifts that I have, or maybe you got more spiritual gifts than I do have. I'm happy with everything. But if I can give you any tools to work with that's going to change change your life, heal you up, and so that's what I did.
Yes.
So I'm because you had worst case scenario diagnosis, and
Yeah.
I want you to be better, and I see you being better, and I see you
Yeah.
being like way up there above it. So way up there above it is above it. And
Yeah.
so when I said that, you got hot inside.
Yeah.
Which means that's the truth. And so you're going to just keep on going and going and going. And so that's what you got to do. And that's what you're doing. I'm going to send you a few things that I think are going to help you. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Gary.
Hey, Michelle,
Thank you, Dean. Thank you, Michelle. I love you guys. I'll see you next year.
I don't know if you've got her, if you have her.
Thank you,
her,
Pollyanna.
Make sure you got her address so you can send her these things I picked out for her. Okay.
I got her down.
Oh, good. That's perfect. I love you, by the way.
Love you.
She's great.
She's so awesome.
And she is beautiful. It's beautiful. I see so many things all the time, and I fall in love with all you guys. I really, really do. And I just want you to be good. I want you to be okay. And I see you, and I appreciate you, and I feel really who you are. You know who I really love? I see who is Chris V. Chris V. Is that how you say your name? Chris V.
Oh, I had her on the list already, but yeah, okay, let's put it on there.
Oh, really?
Better,
Oh,
honey?
okay.
No, what is it? Chris? CHRIS?
Okay,
KRIS.
Oh,
Chris V.
Great. And so
Cross her off.
Christy.
yeah, she's got so many angels around her. I don't want to
You
know.
already
what
asked her
all
on mute? Christy.
Chris V.
Unmute.
Unmute.
Can you hit unmute on your computer?
Hi, Gary.
Hey, how are you? I don't know why you got so many angels around you. That's the reason I'm talking to you, because I never saw so many. I seen all these angels all around you. What's that all about? Tell me what that's all about.
I don't know, and I'm so glad to hear that.
Yeah.
I am so glad to hear that, and it's just super wonderful to be with you tonight.
Thank you. Well, it's great to be with you. It's great to be with you. Maybe you appreciate me. I appreciate you. But I appreciate
I
what you're
totally
about.
appreciate you, and I just feel like I think I know you.
Yeah, well, I see all these angels, and when I look at you, I'm going to dig deeper. Okay.
Okay.
You're actually a Zion Heaven being. See,
What's that?
Well, Zion Heaven is this place I went to when I went through my dying experience.
Okay.
And with COVID, and so with that, I went through this dying experience.
That totally blew my mind that happened to you, by the way.
Yeah, why would that happen to me? I've been the luckiest.
Well,
person.
no, I just can't believe that it did, and then you have the skills that you do.
Well, it's crazy. The only thing it did is made me better at what I do.
Yeah.
And I got all these new gifts. But when I look at you, you are one of these people, and I'm reading a lot of you guys these days. A lot of you guys are just showing up and calling me, and I've got a lot of people that are calling me that are saying, "Hey, Garrett, you know what? I really followed you all these years and things and this and but you saved my life in 2010, or you saved my life in 1995, or you did this or you did that, but I know I need to talk to you, and so a lot of people are showing up. And what I realized is a lot of these guys, a lot of you guys are actually Zion heaven beings. In other words, like when you're born into this world, your spirit, your soul comes from heaven, lands, comes across the cosmos, shows up in your mother's womb, and you're born a human being. Okay. And
Yeah.
so you came from Zion. So you came from the highest heaven. And so that's really who you are. And so you're this sort of spiritual freak of nature that showed up here on and I would like to say you're probably doing jury duty. In other words, like this.
No.
Well, it's like you're here on the planet Earth and you're making a difference because you're here and you're bringing in crazy amounts of light and you're bringing in crazy amounts of angels. Like that picture we saw a minute ago where you see Christ and all those angels all around. And so you have crazy angels. And I saw you in the gallery view and I wanted to know, what does that mean? See, because I didn't know what that meant. But when I look at you and I try to figure it out, I realize you're Zion heaven being. Well, Zion heaven beings are amazing beings. And see, I was a Zion heaven being, but I didn't know that until I died, because you couldn't get into Zion heaven unless you died. Well, I did. Well, then once I died and went to Zion,
Wow.
that's what Zion looks like. It's all golden. It's made of crystals. It's got rainbows everywhere.
You are like blowing my mind, and I'm so glad that I decided to join you tonight.
Oh, well, I'm glad you did too, because it was things very meant to be. Now, I bet you through your life, you probably went through total hell, but you have dumb luck. You have like
I have been through hell and back, like whatever.
but
Oops.
I bet you have dumb luck. And through hell,
What's dumb luck?
dumb luck means it always ends up working out for you.
Just wait, I have to make my husband go away.
Oh, well, there we are. A lot of people.
He's calling me and I'm not gonna do it. Now I'll shut it off. Okay, anyway.
So you'll end up being lucky out of the most unlucky thing.
Well, I need like major luck and I don't have any.
Right now.
Okay.
And so let me fix that. Can I fix that for you?
Would you help me? Like
Okay. Be okay.
Because I'm ready to blow your mind, but I just don't dare.
I see how rough it is.
You do?
I do. I want you to ask God to please give you the gifts to make it through.
God, please give me the gifts to make it through.
And now
I did. I prayed. I mean it.
No. Don't loop. Stay where you are. Okay. Stay where you are. Okay. I'm gonna put a lot of light in you. And there we go. And I'm pulling a lot of demons out of you that are trying to kill you in this heaven on earth, hell on earth dimension. And so now I popped you out of the hell on earth dimension, and I'm slipping you up into the heaven on earth dimension. There we are.
Wow.
And now I feel light in your head. I see the light in your eyes again. I feel the light in your heart again. And now I see all these dark energies and all these evil, crazy people evaporating. And so I just see everything going away that's negative and everything coming to you that's positive. Okay. And I did this with this tiny little crystal.
Thank you.
And I'm going to send this crystal to you. So we're going to get.
Will you?
Yeah, put your address in the chat, and we're going to send this little crystal to you. This tiny little crystal.
Shut up, because I believe in everything, and oh my God, Gary, you made. I just can't even believe it, because I just want to come and see you when you come to the cities, but you're so expensive. Plus, I'm such a freakazoid that way.
You're going to be fine. And I see you also having a lot of money that'll come up in the next 6 months, and you'll see that'll work out. And so don't even question, don't ask, don't loop back into any negativity. Don't ask me any question. And so Michelle, Dina, make sure we got her address. I just want to send her this one little tiny crystal. Okay.
I just can't believe it because I have crystals and rocks are my favorite. I collect heart rocks.
Yeah, I want
Excuse
you to
me.
look at this one. Just look at it for 1 second. Okay.
Show me.
Here you are. You can see it.
Well,
Look at
now wait. How come I can't see you? I gotta
Hey,
go back. Hang on.
all right.
Okay, now show me. Okay.
I'm going to send you that one. Okay. And so because
Will you for real?
yeah, no, I totally will. There you are. And so make sure you put your address in it. And so I love you, projecting lots of love to you, and you're going to be fine. But you're a Zion Heaven being, which is it means that you have more spiritual talent than a little bit. And so
I
just
know I do, and I wish I could put it to use.
well, that's what you'll be able to do now. You'll see. I got you out of this dimension that had you blocked and stuck. Now you'll just notice you'll have dumb luck that's going to be crazy. So good luck. Okay.
Oh, I can't wait. Thank you so much, Gary. I love you.
Hey, I love you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Chris, can you please give us your contact info or text me directly at 702-822-0548 since Gary was asking me to get in touch with you because we don't have
Yeah.
any of your information.
Yeah, I just want to make sure you get that little crystal because I heard give you that little crystal. I realized that I can put intentions and light in crystals by, we were having fun like I don't know about 10 days ago. And all you guys, some of you guys are getting your crystals now, and so but it takes us about 10 days to get them to you. And so anyway, but I realized that I could put the intentions. And because a lot of people were going, Gary, pick me a crystal, pick me a crystal. And so as I did that, I realized that I could put the intentions in there. And so then a lot of you guys have been getting in touch with us and saying, you wouldn't believe what happened after I got my crystal. And I'm like so happy because this was something that God told me about when I was sick with COVID and I was laying in the hospital. He goes, I want you to sell crystals. I'm like, what? Oh yeah, you're God, right? I'm not supposed to say what. I'm supposed to say, yes, God, sure, God, what's up, God? And so, but he said, you're going to be able to actually get people in touch with Zion Heaven through the energies of crystals. Because see, Zion Heaven is made of crystals. It's these big, giant crystal palaces, and they are spectacular. And it's just the most beautiful vision I ever had was at my moment of death, one of my moments of death. And I got zapped up to this beautiful golden crystal palace. And so it was really neat because of course, nothing's known about this, and it sounds like I've lost my mind. And so, and as I lost it, as I lost my mind, it was really crazy because I didn't lose my mind. I was seeing exactly what was there. So when I got out of the hospital and I had time to research it, I realized the book of Enoch talked about these.
See, look, Cherie's already asking for a refund because she hasn't got her.
Hello, and so him and Jill, and so then I realized that realized if you didn't get your crystal yet, you'll probably get it today or tomorrow. And so, but anyway, I was able to see these big giant Zion heavens, and they were all made of crystals. And so then God told me that of course you can use the crystals and you can get in touch and you can hook people up. If you take a crystal and you're around it for a minute and you hook it up with Zion Heaven, then this crystal is like a magical tool for people to hook up to Zion with. And so anyway, so all the crystals that we sell, I live with for a while. I bring them here to my home in North Carolina, and it looks like I have robbed the crystal shop. And so I have all these crystals and I have warehouses full and crazy. And so this is what I'm up to. And so it's really neat for me to understand how to do that. I never understood why Bog, the ancient Bog, would give me a card that looked like it had, and I see Melissa holding up a crystal now. That's cool. And so I saw Bog giving me this spiritual gift of a card which looked like it had glitter on the back of it. And then a big manifestation came through the next day. And it was actually a crystal that looked like this, but it was a card. And it brings in this thing that God told me that's called the Illustrious Spark. And this energy sparks and hooks up Zion with you, your crystal, and you. You can actually become soulmates with your crystals. And so it's really kind of cool to realize this whole thing does exist. And so tomorrow I'll be talking about this a lot on the masterclass. And if you guys want to join the masterclass, how do they do that? How do they join the masterclass?
Oh, it's very simple. You join the Enlightenment Club, and then from the Enlightenment Club, you get the spiritual masterclass. Is just part of the Enlightenment Club. That's once a month at the last Sunday of the month. So go to GarySpivey.com, and you're going to see on the front page the Enlightenment Club. Click on Learn More. It's going to take you to the next page, and then you can just sign up. You get 1 month free, but you can attend the spiritual masterclass that is happening tomorrow, starting at 2 p.m. Eastern.
Perfect.
Yes, very simple.
And if you guys join the Enlightenment Club, we'll give you a month for free just to check it out. So there's no excuse not to be in tomorrow. But you guys want to learn this. If you don't listen to anything I tell you ever, this is the thing you want to learn. You want to be in tomorrow. You really do. And you really want to learn everything you can possibly learn about this new dimension, because once you step into that one, things work. I've seen crazy miracles happen that are like so, I would have to say even bizarre for me. And keep in mind, I've been around and I've seen every reading I ever did. I've seen every show I've ever done. I've seen I was there through all of it, right? And so now with this new dimension opening up, which is the heaven on earth dimension, and the hell on earth dimension going away, this is a very different era where you guys can step into who you are, who you truly are spiritually, and it matches physically. And so you'll find that this will work out really good for you. So tomorrow, check us out. We'll be here 2 o'clock Eastern starting, and you're going to really be, I think, pretty happy about how easy it is. This is not hard, but it is different. This is a dimension that works a little bit different. And so be a part of the Enlightenment Club, and all you got to do to join is just simply check it out at GarySpivey.com. And so I appreciate you guys. I love you. Make sure you're here for tomorrow. Tomorrow is really, really a special and a very enlightening and important day for you. And Michelle, who we got? Michelle, pick some folks for us. Let's talk to people.
Thank you, Gary. I have a whole list, but I don't know how much time we have. So can we go to, who was it first of all? God, I have so many people. Let's go to Carla Kupris. Let's see,
Carla. I don't see Carla Kupris.
Okay, well then here, let's go to, oh, you don't see her?
I don't.
Here.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, you got her?
Okay.
Oh, there she is. All right. Unmute yourself, Carla.
Hi, Gary. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes. Maybe your computer will catch up. There we go. Yeah, what's your question, honey? What's going on? Hi.
My question is, a couple weeks ago was my birthday, and we were, Mike and I were on the road, and we got caught into a really bad rainstorm. You couldn't see in front of it, of the car. And we were on the right lane. A semi truck was in the center, and then there was a white truck in the third lane. Okay. And all of a sudden, the 18-wheeler started coming into our lane, and then it's like he vanished, and then all of a sudden this white truck was spinning around, taking up 2 lanes, and we were only like 20 feet away, and we were probably going about 45, 50 miles an hour. And if it wasn't for Mike knowing how to drive like he does, we wouldn't be here today. If I was driving, we wouldn't be here today. My question is, I'd like to get your input, because what happened is all of a sudden everything slowed down in real slow motion, and he was able to stop the car where we were like 5 feet away from him. And then I looked in the back, and it was like everybody was so far away, and it's like everything was slow motion, and it's like they stopped. And then Mike got up, we were dead stopped for whatever seconds, and then Mike took off. My question is, I never experienced anything like that, and what was
Tell me your question.
so what was weird is I turned that was my birthday. I turned 65. 55 years ago, I had the same thing happen. This time I was going eastbound, last time I was going westbound. But it happened on my birthday, almost exactly the same thing. So it was like 55 years, 55. And I'm seeing all these 11s, 22s, and whatever. But I guess what my question is that was weird, and I was real calm, and then the next day it's like now I can't be around a car that's on the side of me. I want to stay way behind. I don't want to be around this, and it's like I'm white knuckling it. And
okay. Well, here, you've got some traumas that are popping back up, and so that's what you have going on. I can get rid of your traumas. That's easy. Okay, I can pull that out of you, and there we go. Tell me your mother's name. What's your mom's name? I lost you. Can you unmute again? What do we got going?
Unmute yourself again.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. What's your mother's name?
My mom's name is Helen. And Lord, my question was my dad there protecting me?
Yes, I see that, and so, but I'm seeing a lot of other stuff.
Gary, we can barely hear you.
Your volume went down, Gary. You got to turn your volume up.
Okay.
Yeah, Carla's
a little
hers is louder than yours.
Okay.
Belated happy birthday, Carla.
Thank you very much.
How about now? Is that better?
No.
Is that better?
No, needs to be louder.
How about that? Is that better?
No.
Is that better?
No.
I don't know. It may have switched to computer mic from your iRig. I don't know.
Oh, I think so. Okay.
Is Gus there?
We'll try to, okay, we're going to try to adjust it. It's going to take us a minute to do that. And so
I can hear you okay.
I'm going to get rid of your traumas. That's what I'm doing now. If you can hear me, I'm going to get rid of your traumas. And I'm going to say that all the things that happened to you were angelically led. You had a bunch of angels helping you in that traffic problem to make you okay. And so that's what's happening. Okay. And that's what's happening. And so, Dean and Michelle, why don't you tell everybody what we're going through? We've got the master class.
Well, they can hear you, Gary. You're just low.
Spiritual retreat coming up. Talk about the spiritual retreat. I'm going to go over here and fix the volume issue. I'll be right back in one moment. And so kill my camera for just 1 second.
Okay, because I could walk Gus through it.
Okay, and Judy, if you want to go ahead and spotlight that information.
Yeah, let me work on that.
All righty, we have a spiritual masterclass coming up tomorrow. That would be the 31st of July, spiritual masterclass, 2 p.m. Eastern time, 11 a.m. Pacific. Gary will be talking about everything spiritual that he does. He's going to be using all of his teaching skills and everything he's learned through his dying experience, learning about all the crystals and everything. He will be going through all of that. And then on September 15th, we have a spiritual retreat in Troy, North Carolina at Gary's Retreat Center.
Good job, Judy. Thank you.
Okay, that's the spiritual masterclass is up on the screen right now. But on September 15th, we have the spiritual retreat in Troy, North Carolina at Gary's Retreat Center. So it's gonna start on a Thursday and it's gonna end on a Sunday. And you're gonna have 4 days of Gary, fun, learning, have a big party. You're gonna be meeting some amazing people from all around the world. It's going to be nothing but fun and good times. And you're going to be able to see me, if you care, and Michelle, and Judy, and probably Tanoch and Adriana, and whoever else is working for Gary will be there. So we're going to have fun. We're going to take care of you. Oh, well. Anything else to say? I don't know what else to talk about it.
No, it's okay.
So-
I know that there's a lot of questions, and I have so many people on the list, and I apologize ahead of time if we can't get to everybody today. So I hope you guys can join us again for tomorrow's masterclass, so that way hopefully we can get you in tomorrow,
Yeah.
because I know there's a lot of really important questions out there. So, but we're going with Gary's pace. So as soon as he gets back on, hopefully we can get a few more people in.
Yeah. Gary's just fixing his mic. So what Gary does, y'all see a mic sitting in front of him. The mic volume went down, so he's fixing it. So he'll be back in a minute.
It gives me an opportunity to learn how to share. Thank you.
There
for
you go,
talking
Judy.
slow.
Thank you.
You're doing great, Judy.
Cover.
If I knew any jokes, I swear I would start telling y'all jokes. I don't know any. I can't remember jokes. That part of my brain is broken.
Mhm.
Look at that. Spiritual retreat, Star, North Carolina, September 15th through 18th.
Thursday through Sunday.
Always call Michelle, 702-822-0548, or the office, 800-827-GARY. Call Michelle. She'll give you all the details.
This is
Here
gonna
on
be
the
exciting.
phone all day long, giving details, and more details. So just call Michelle.
Barb, did you see your phone?
no.
Phone? Okay, so here, let me put it here. Yeah, if you guys want to text me,
Oh, wait,
again, my
somebody-
number is 702-822-0548. Or you could also email me, Michelle@Gary Spivey. I apologize if it takes me a while to get back to you, because we do have a lot that I still have to catch up on.
Oh, Jeannie Raven wants to know how to sign up for the retreat. Call Michelle,
Yes.
702-822-0548. Just call. Let's see, David Simon. Dean,
Any
tell us
information.
about the food. Oh, David, you want me to unmute you,
David,
David?
let's unmute David.
David
Why
can
don't
tell
you
us all
tell us about the
David.
food?
David was at the last retreat.
We
And-
love you, David. I'm going to put you in my pocket.
I'm going to show you funny. Go ahead and
Where's
unmute him if
David?
you want to.
Okay.
Hey guys.
David.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. We're
Can you
getting
hear
ready
me
to
or not?
spotlight.
Yes,
Are you able to hear? Are you able to hear me now?
yes. I can
Oh,
hear
you
you.
good? Are we talking to David?
Oh, no. I was
Ah,
just
Yeah, we got
David.
you, David.
Hey, buddy. How are you?
good. Good. How you doing?
Good. How's my favorite person on earth doing in the world, in the universe?
Oh, you are as well. Thank you for all of us.
Oh, I appreciate you. And so, what were you talking? You were talking about. What were you talking about with David with the retreat?
Oh no, just
Food.
with the food. The food is great, and there's a lot. There's abundance of it. Yeah.
We're just talking about a spiritual retreat, and David put in the chat, tell about the food. So Michelle unmuted him. So yes, Gary does a lot of cooking because that's one of his favorite things is cooking. So he cooks, and we have lunch, and we have dinners, and we have band, and we have dancing, we have, I don't know, you name it, it's
It's
there.
like a big party.
It's a lot of spiritual knowledge you're going to learn.
Yeah, well, it's really neat, and when you learn a lot spiritually, you also feel like partying, And so, David, let me talk to David. I want to share some gifts with him,
Oh, well.
Oh, you wanna put David back on?
Yeah, we'll put David back on.
Yeah, and so
Cool.
when
You got-
I look at David, I can see, David, you got one of these demons that's in the.
See, David?
Ooh,
Hell
me? I
on
have
earth.
demons? There's no way.
Oh, you have demons? Moi have demons? How could I have demons? I'm fabulous, right? And so that's how we are, right?
Yeah.
And but you basically be alive on the planet Earth, and that qualifies you to have demons. And so when I look at you, David, you have one of these, and you can see spiritually, and it's got jagged teeth, big fangs, all in the front.
Uh huh. Yeah.
You see it? There, you see it? Okay, ask God for the spiritual gift to kill it. There you go. Now you did it. See? You did it in your head.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
you
It was
feel
pretty
your feet
quick.
got-
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really quick, and your feet
Yeah.
got instantly hot.
Yeah. For me, it's very instant. As soon as I think about it, it's done.
Yeah, really quick. I forgot
Yeah.
that is the way you are. You think, bam, boom, you're there.
Yeah.
And so, but now you notice how your legs are warming up, and your whole body's it's almost like it's heating up from the bottom. Your grounding energy with your legs all the way through your body, and now all your lights are coming back on.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now
Feel great. Yeah.
it's really
Yeah.
great. And so that one demon, you had one big one, and so but most people have a bunch of them.
Yeah.
And-
I was feeling it in my back, the bottom portion of my back, and it's
Yeah.
relieved right now. Like I can
And-
breathe again.
Yeah, and you can breathe. I felt it when
Yeah.
your breath came back on. I could feel
Yeah.
that it was impacting you. And so, but this is going to make not a difference. This is going to make the difference.
Difference. Yeah.
So
Thank you.
now then you'll be able to move beyond the barrier of any kind of hell on earth and go into the heaven on earth.
Thank
And
you.
that's going to be a crazy, fun, great experience. And I
Yeah.
think we're going to hang out a lot.
Thank you, God. Thanks.
That's what
Thank
I see.
you.
I see
Thank you,
and I
Gary.
hanging out and having fun and doing stuff. That's what I
Yeah.
see. And so,
For sure.
but I feel your legs warm, different feeling. Your legs are feeling so different. I can empath you. I feel what you're feeling like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm buzzing everywhere.
Good. Well, keep buzzing, my friend. I love you.
Cool.
I'll see you
Thank
soon.
you.
Okay?
Love you too. Thank you.
Yeah, that's great. And the gift that he
Love you,
got,
David.
the sword that he got had a jagged edge to it. It was like it almost looked like jagged with a sawtooth. And it was different. And so every sword is a little different for each person. Okay, that's something I didn't know that. By the way, I had no idea what spiritual gift that it would take to clear this dimension for everybody. And as best I can tell, it's a different sword for every person. And so you can, or multiple swords for different times and different demons. I hear that's the answer. That's the real answer. And so understand, I'm figuring, yeah, it looks like that. It's very sabered. And it's like that. And then it has a saw tooth. And so that's a great illustration of it. As a matter of fact, it looks just like that. And so thank you, Judy. And so I want you guys to realize that you can do this. And once you clear this dimension, things really turn loose of your physical bodies and your physical existence. And so you will be able to move ahead of it. You'll be able to move through it. You're going to get better. Whatever's messing with you, you're going to get better. And this is such a big deal. I'm so happy that we finally got to this spot. I really am. I mean, I beat through dimension after dimension. I killed more demons than you could ever count. And dark energies. And so to get to this place where this is the one that's got a grip on your physical body and you get rid of it, you feel free. And so it's a big macro shift in your consciousness and in your light and in your ability to end up with your heaven, your true heaven. And so, Michelle, who are we talking to, girl? Who are we talking to?
Oh, thank you, Gary. Gosh, there's so many people. But let's go ahead and go to Rachel. James and Rachel, they've been waiting since last week or 2 weeks before that. So go ahead and unmute.
James and Rachel. Unmute yourself, please.
Yeah, thank you. We're good. Hey, Gary.
Oh, hey, James. You guys. How are you, Rachel? Good to talk to you guys. What's your question tonight, buddy?
I was walking out of the store the other day, and I bought some food, and some guy who worked there came behind me and mistakenly grabbed me and threw me, not real hard, but I had some stuff the day before on a bus with my neck, and I'm just wondering, am I okay? And everything like that. I didn't press charges or anything, but it, kind of messed with my head for.
Well, a lot of times, I saw a lot of times people are going a little crazy.
Yeah.
And I've been reading this a lot in private readings and different radio shows I do all over America, and where people are just kind of flipping out. And so
that's what he did. Yeah.
And they flip out for no reason. They're attacking something and they don't know why.
Didn't ask for a receipt,
Yeah.
Just
people are just flipping like that. And so and a lot of times they'll see your light and attack you because you're bright, because the demon will. And so I'm going to clear you myself, okay? Because I see some stuff that I can do multiple dimensions, and I can do it really fast. And so there we go. And I just cleared all this crazy dark energies away. There we go. Now then, I want you to ask God for you and Rachel. I want you to ask God for the spiritual gift to clear both of you guys, in oneness. I want you to ask James for the spiritual gifts to clear you in the heaven on earth dimension. Just say, God, please give me the sword.
God, please give me the sword
to
Clear me in the
you.
heaven on earth dimension.
Okay, and so now both of you guys reach up and grab your sword, and it was when you grabbed your sword, I saw your spiritual energies go together, and so it takes two to make one, and so all you guys watching realize, be one with somebody. It don't matter who you one with, but just be one with at least
it
one
helps.
person. Yeah, and it gives you tremendous light and power, and now you guys got rid of James. You had 4 different demons that were blocking you on the heaven on earth dimension, and now all those went away, and you had 6. Rachel, you had 6 of these things messing with you, and some of those were attached to mother and family issues, and so makes a little sense to you? Yeah, okay, and so you cleared all that off you. And so in this dimension, all the traumas that have plagued us forever and ever and a day, you guys, when you beat this dimension off of you, it really goes into a whole different realm. And the realm it goes into is a miracle-esque dimension, where miracles are not something that happen every now and then. They should be expected as normal.
Right.
And so this is a very good time we're going into. And James, I love reading you because I know you're my friend. I know your intellect. I know you're super, super smart. And so when I read people that have some crazy IQ number, like whatever yours is, I can go into this. And then, Rachel, when I read you, your heart is beautiful, and you have this strong, amazing heart, which is
great.
so you guys are a super combination for each other.
Oh, we are.
You totally are, and it's like a true soul connection in the most beautiful way.
I think I healed her a couple weeks ago.
You did twice.
Pretty advanced stuff,
Yeah, and so
with simple stuff. Yeah.
Well, as they go, everybody's got a different gift, and that's the reason oneness is so important. She's going to have a gift you don't have. You're going to have a gift she don't have. That's great. But as long as you're one, and that's what soulmates are about. And when you have these crazy soul connections, that means you found your person that heals you. It don't matter if they heal anybody else, but it matters if they heal you. And then you can heal them, and you can heal them. And it don't matter if you heal anyone else, but you heal them. And so, but then as you guys go higher, you'll realize you heal the world. And so that's what's happening. I love you guys.
Right. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Thank you,
I
Gary.
really appreciate you.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, James. Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you, James. Thank you, Rachel.
You guys are super, super, super fun. Anyway, so who we got? Who we talking to?
Thank you, Gary. Let's get somebody new on. Michelle Riley. This is her first time.
Right. Oh, well, shit. All right, Michelle, unmute yourself, please. Oh.
I did.
Okay.
Hi, Michelle. Thank you for being here.
Hi, Gary.
Hey, hi. What's your question, honey?
Well, we're going through a very, very bad time. I'd lost my daughter. My husband and I are having serious financial problems. I just want to know, is this ever going to get any better?
Yeah. Let me just look. Are you sitting on the toilet?
No, I am sitting in the restroom because my house is full of kids and people.
It felt like you were. I see the towel rack behind you, and I thought she escaped. She's sitting on the john, and she's trying to talk in private, and she's getting away from every. I'm playing with you, but anyway, I'm playing with you. So you're going through hell, basically.
Yeah, I have been since the day I lost my daughter.
I'm so
sorry. It
sorry.
just seems to keep getting worse.
How old was your daughter, honey?
She was 26.
What happened?
She was killed in a car wreck.
I'm so sorry.
And she left behind a 6-year-old son, and he's 12 now, and it just seems like nothing in the whole world has went right since the day we lost her.
It's the toughest thing a parent can go through is to lose a child. It's the toughest thing a human being can go through, I think, is to lose a child.
Yes.
And so I'm so sorry you went through that. I can feel your pain. It's painful. And so I see your daughter on the other side. She has beautiful hair. And so does that make any sense to you?
You don't know how much. One of the last things when we were at the hospital with her, she was on life support because she was a full organ tissue donor.
Hmm.
And we were saying goodbye to her. And I looked at the nurse and I said, "Oh no, she would not be having her hair all messy like this." And you just said beautiful hair.
Well, she tells me to tell you her hair is beautiful now.
It always was.
All right. And so that's important. And that meant something to you. So you know it's her talking to you, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And so she tells me to tell you that she loves you so much and you were so good to her and you were her best friend from the very moment you saw her from the first time when she was born.
She
And you
was
were
my best friend.
and she says that she enjoyed being your best friend. She said she loves you as a mother, but she really loves you as a best friend. And she's explaining to me that you guys were best friends. And she says she's still your friend and your best friend and she's still
She
your
is.
daughter and she's still your daughter and she says it's getting a little tough for you and she's like gonna kick you down some luck and light because she's in heaven, and so she can give you spiritual gifts from heaven, from the other side. And so she said she's bribed some angels. She's hanging out with God. She's making jokes. She was funny too. She would like talk trash, and so
Yes.
you know, she says, I'm hanging, I'm hanging. She says it like that. I'm hanging, I'm hanging, I'm hanging. So she's hanging out with angels. And she says, being dead don't mean she's dead. She says, being dead, she's very alive, even though she's dead. And so she says she's not dead. She's alive, but she's over there. And so she's giving you a treasure chest right now. Reach up and get it. Reach up. Put both hands up. Get it. Take the treasure chest. Pull it into your chest. Pull it in. Pull it into your chest. Put it there. There we go. How do you feel?
Good.
Crazy feeling, right?
Yep.
The treasure chest has many things you need, including a pile of cash. So I see money. Okay, I see some money. I see a beach in the treasure chest. I see a golden brain. Feel how your head got really warm and light and your sinuses open right then?
Yes.
Okay, that was a golden brain. So all these spiritual gifts are coming from this chest. She gave you a treasure chest from heaven, and this treasure chest will solve all your issues. She said that she's never, ever not been with you since the moment she died. And she said that she appreciates everything you've tried to do and that you have done, I guess, with her kid.
Hmm.
And so she said she understands how difficult it is with the other side, whatever that means. Does that make sense? With
Hmm.
maybe his other family or whatever that is. And so she understands that. She says she knows you've done your best and you always will. And she
I
says
always will for her.
yeah, and so she's aware of that, and she appreciates you so much. And so she's twiddling a ring. Did you give her a ring? What's the ring? Or she give you what's the ring? She's twiddling a little piece of jewelry. What's that?
She, when she passed, she had on her engagement ring and a special ring my mom had given to her.
Ah, there it is. Okay.
And I made sure that we got them back and that they were set aside for her son to have when he gets old enough.
Well, there we are. She said, wait about 2 years beyond when he gets old enough. Okay. She said, or he'll lose them. But so whatever
She's
your
right.
mark, yeah, whatever your mark is, if it's 18, make it 20. And so she's telling me to tell you though, she just did that so you would really again know it's really her talking to you.
It is, yep.
And she loves you. And she's telling everyone else, I don't know if that's her father, but she's telling other people too. She wants you to tell them she loves them. And
I
so,
definitely am.
yeah. And
I
so
just,
it's
I never dream of her or anything. And it just like makes me
Mhm.
worry that something's wrong.
No, no. I'm clearing your head off so you'll be able to dream of her. Have no fear, have no doubt, and have no sadness that she's on the other side. She says she's doing her job, and so she's over there doing her job. She says, and so she was always about doing her job. She always did her best, and so
She did.
and
She
so
was my baby.
well, she just now gave you a bunch of gifts, and I see you getting brighter and brighter and brighter. And so there we go. That's interesting. That's really neat. Uh, she smelled, and she's with somebody, and they're cooking bread. I think I smell. I think it's
She's
bread. I
probably
smell.
she's probably with my mom. That was her best buddy.
Did she cook bread?
They cooked, yeah.
Okay, because I smell food, but I smell
Yeah,
bread cooking right now, and so
yeah.
so I see them just cooking up stuff, and so your mom so they would cook together. Is that what they did?
Yeah, and the funny thing is I was pregnant with her when I lost my dad. So I guess the first time she got to meet him was when we lost her and she went to heaven.
Well, right now she's hanging out with your mother cooking,
Yep.
and so that's what they're doing. She says, your mom's funny. Your mom's cocky. She says, "Are you still stubborn?" Makes
Yes,
sense.
that would be Levon.
That's your mother, right?
Yes.
Yeah. She shook her
Um,
fist at you. She shook her fist at you, and she says, "I'm tougher than you now," and she's laughing. So your mom's quite cocky. Makes sense,
yeah. Yes.
honey. They
Oh my
all love
goodness.
you. They're
Thank
with
you
you.
so much. I
Don't.
I I need them.
They're with you. She said, "Don't think you're alone. We're with you." And so
Thank you.
they're with
Thank
you.
you so much.
Thank you so much. And they said they're with you every day. I love you, and you take care of yourself, okay?
I love you too. Thank you.
All right. She's sweet. That was sweet. That was really cool. A lot of times I get really high from talking to people that are dead. And so when I talk to people on the other side, they just don't think like us dumbass humans do. Humans are really crazy. We always worry about stupid stuff and little issues, and if somebody's upset over something, or whatever. And I'm noticing this heaven on earth dimension. I see James and Rachel hugging. That you guys look hot. You guys got this beautiful glow of love around you. And so it's really neat, because when you move into this heaven on earth dimension, things just work. Whatever it is you want just works. It just works out. Michelle, who are we talking to, my girl?
Oh, thank you, Gary. Can we get Shelby Johns on the phone? I mean,
Shelby?
spotlighted. Yeah, Shelby. She's been waiting so patiently.
All right,
I know she was
Shelby,
on like a couple weeks waiting.
unmute yourself,
Thank you,
please.
Shelby. Hi.
Hi, are you able to hear me?
I
Yes.
am able to hear you.
All
What's your
right.
question, honey? What's going on?
Well, first, I wanted to share my experience that I had after talking to you a few weeks ago. I
Okay.
came on the radio. I was really distraught because for me, I was diagnosed with PTSD. I went through a traumatic childhood. And when I
Right.
brought it up to you on the radio, it was ironic because I didn't tell you then that I had PTSD, but you were able to see that I actually lived in fear and you said you
Right.
saw thousands of fear demons around me, and that you were helping clear that. I didn't feel the immediate reaction let's say about a minute after I got off the phone with you, when I was flipping through the other radio contestants. That is when I actually felt it. It was
Oh,
like a complete rush. It was just, my head got lightheaded. My body was completely on fire. And since then, I've been waiting for the feeling to go away, but it still hasn't. The best way to
good.
describe it is the feeling that when you get comfortable in your bed, let's say like after you take a shower, right when you wake up, you get all
That good
comfortable.
feeling.
That
That
really
good
good
feeling.
feeling that you think will
Yeah.
go away once you get out of bed, that feeling has not left me since. And
Good.
I just been feeling so overwhelmed by it. I mean, some things that you said, because you kept telling me to say you're not the victim in it. And beforehand, when you were telling me, I didn't quite understand it. But it's like within the coming week after that, and the coming days, with me repeating it over and over again, I started realizing what you were meaning by it based off of what I went through. So it was just a great feeling overall. And it's like even now, like around my back and my shoulders, it just feels like I'm constantly being held and comforted in some way, to where I don't feel like I'm attached by chains anymore to
That's your
what my
angels. That's
past
your angels.
was.
Yeah, that's your angels, and that's God, actually. I see him like hanging out with you. The reason, honey, you're actually a natural healer. And many times people, and a lot of you guys, most of you guys, and then I heard all of you guys are natural healers. That's the reason you're even here watching the podcast, tapping in and hanging out with me. You guys are natural healers, but you are very much a natural healer. And so you're now going to find yourself moving into the space where you start to help people. And you're going to realize that you have insight, you have wisdom, and you have abilities that you had no idea that you had. And so you want to ask God for the spiritual gifts that you need to be you. Just say, God, please give me the spiritual gifts I need to be me. Please, God.
God, please give me the spiritual gifts that I need to be me.
There it goes. It takes a minute, and then it rushes into you. See how now it's starting to go in. Feel it?
It's like a feeling of just like ecstatic, almost like a instant shock without the pain of being shocked. It's like a vibration.
Right. And they told me to clear you with this big heavy crystal that I've got. Okay, so this is a giant, big giant rose quartz. And so this brings lots of love and lots of light. And I see this big giant vortex going all the way around you. There we go. And I cleared you with this big crystal that I'm real partial to. I really like. And so there we go. And now I see all the darkness fly off your heart, your head. You had a little bit of a thyroid problem. I don't know if you know that. And so I saw, yeah.
I know I've been struggling with my weight staying the same ever since I had my pregnancies. It just doesn't go down.
No, you could not eat and gain weight, which is correct. That's your thyroid.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't really eat at all. And my doctors are saying like, well, you gotta be doing something. You're gaining weight. And I'm like, I literally rode my bike every day, even when I was pregnant. And it just...
No, honey, it's your thyroid. And so when I cleared you with this big giant crystal, right? When I cleared you right then, I saw this darkness fly off your thyroid. So let me know how it works out. Okay?
Okay.
It's your thyroid.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's your thyroid. That's what it is. Even have it checked again. Have it checked multiple times, and they're going to figure it out. But it's actually, I cleared the darkness off. Maybe it's healed, or maybe you need a little bit of thyroid medication. I'm not sure, but I see it's your thyroid. Okay? And so,
all right.
Now, yeah, and maybe now it's not, because I see a God matrix in your thyroid. See how your throat starts to warm up right now? You can feel that, right?
I was feeling a little dry for a moment. It was like a tickle, and I was like, am I getting thirsty again? No.
Yeah.
And then you said that. That's ironic.
Yeah. And so now you're starting to sweat, which means you're healing. And so that's what's going on. It's your thyroid. You're gonna feel a lot better. You are a love bug. Go heal some people, okay?
I was going to ask you something, and it wasn't even that major. It was about a dream, if that's okay.
All right, go ahead.
I had a dream a couple weeks ago.
You're getting really hot. Feel how hot you're getting? Yeah. You're getting really hot.
But I had a dream, and I tried telling my grandma, and my grandma said it was because she's a very Christian lady, and she said it was a very demonic entity, but I was wanting to know because I didn't have that vibe. In my dream, it was like, I own a lot of chickens, so I came up in my dream, my front yard where all my chickens are at, and it's like when I came out, I saw this giant black panther. It just came up. I didn't feel scared of it. It came up and came right up next to me as I was going up my worn out stairs. And right when I got to the top, I saw on the other side of my chicken coop, this tiger. I mean, I felt a little bit afraid of it, but it kept approaching, and the panther stayed right next to me. And I'm getting chills talking about it, but I didn't quite understand what was happening, because at that point, it's like it shifted to this big open space when I opened my door, and it's like the tiger jumped through the window and the panther just circled around me, but I didn't feel afraid. I was more scared of it trying to attack my chickens in my dream than it was attacking me, but it didn't do anything to me. And I was wanting to know, what does that mean, and if that's signifying anything.
Well, it does. First of all, you sound totally crazy. But that's what. But you know what? Thank you for the courage to tell me about your visions or your dream. And so the panther is significant of a negative hell on earth dimension, and the tiger is significant of a comforting, soft, furry, big cat. Okay. And so I see it being very comforting and comfortable. And so what I see is you were turning loose of your hell on earth dimension, and moving into your heaven on earth dimension. And you're seeing this in a very symbolic, bigger spiritual dimension way. Right? And so, but you're actually really, really dreaming this and seeing this, and your dreams are trying to make it real for you. And so that's what that is. So as whacked out as your dream sounds, but you actually have real chickens, right?
I do. I own a
Me
lot
too.
of chickens.
How many?
I
bet you.
actually,
I bet you I have more chickens than you. How many chickens you got?
I have close to around 50, and then I have some ducks as well. I have close to about 10 ducks.
Okay, Dino, how many chickens do I have, and how many ducks do I have?
Ducks about 65, chickens probably 200 or more.
So I get it, right? What's wrong with you? Why do you have ducks and chickens? What's up with you, girl? I have ducks and chickens too. I mean, they make me feel good. I don't know. They make me feel good. I eat.
They're entertaining. I actually have. It's kind of funny. I have
free range.
Polish.
I have free range eggs. I love these free range eggs. I eat every morning for breakfast. So I'm totally in with you in the chickens and the duck things. And the ducks are so entertaining.
Oh yes,
right?
They are.
Yeah, so you're whacked out. I think you're whacked out of your mind, which is great because I am too. But
I always joke around about that, telling my brothers I'm crazy, but that's just me. That's what makes me me, is being crazy and different from everyone else.
Well, I think you're absolutely beautiful, but you're really spiritually gifted, and I see you being an amazing healer. Enhance those gifts. Meditate. Ask God for spiritual gifts to keep healing folks. Heal yourself. Be you in the movie. You are amazing. And so you're going to just keep on doing more and more and better and better. That's what I see. And get some more ducks.
Most definitely. Thank you so much.
Take care. Take care. I like you. I like her. You like her, guys? I like her.
I like her. Yeah, she's awesome. Yeah. Thank you, Shelby. Keep that awesome. Beautiful smile.
That's awesome. That's really good.
Good luck.
So who are we talking to?
Thank you, Gary. Okay, let's get another new person on. I think Courtney Summers is new. Hi, Courtney.
Hi. Hello.
Hi. Thanks for being so patient. Sorry for the wait.
Oh, no problem. It's just this year has just been crazy for health wise. I've never had any health problems in my life, but this past year it's just been really crazy. My son's had a cough for 2 months that I can't get rid of, and then
let me work on that. Let me stop right there. Okay.
Okay.
Where do you live?
Las Vegas.
That's what I thought. He's he's allergic to the mold there. There's a weird mold that comes out of the ground. Dean, do you have that, or Michelle have that?
I do. Yeah, I went to the ear, nose, and throat doctor because I can barely breathe when I'm here, and my ears get clogged up all the time. So I went in, and the ear, nose, and throat doctor says is a mold that's in the ground because of the aqueduct underneath Las Vegas and everything, and it comes up through the ground. And she literally said, no one should live in Las Vegas. So I asked her, I said, why do you live here? She goes, I'm really busy. That's why. And she was honest. And she says she has people all day long coming in and out with sinus and ear problems because of there's a mold that comes up out of the ground.
And since she knows about it, you might take him to her.
Okay.
Right. And so maybe Dean can hook you up. You put your way in the chat. We can get in touch with you. But what I see, he's got the same problem Dino figured out he has. And so it has to do with the mold there.
Okay.
And I read a lot of people who have this same issue with that particular thing in that particular city. It's just what comes up out of the ground. And so there we are. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, now you know. See how you feel warm right then? You felt really warm.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so we solved it. We figured out the riddle. So anyway, and you had one other question. What was it?
Just myself. I've been to 4 to 5 different doctors because I have daily back pain. And I've gotten a different
how about I just get rid of it? How's that easy?
Oh,
That's
okay.
easy. Is that okay? There
Yeah.
we go. There we go. And there we go. And there we go. I can do it really fast, but you had about 60 or 70 hell dimensions inside of your backbone. And there we go. And now there. I'm putting these God matrices inside of your back. There we are. And there we are. And there we are. And there we are. And there we are. Pain go away?
Yeah.
Went away, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
Wow.
there. That solved it. Then instead of talking about it, we fixed it. How's that?
Thank you. Thank
Hey.
you. Oh my gosh.
It's crazy, right? Now it's getting hot inside, right? Feel that?
Yeah. Yeah, my legs are getting hot.
Yeah, that's because it's not affecting the sciatic nerve going down into your legs, and you can feel your feet and your legs now. Feels different, right?
Yeah.
Good. There you are. You'll be all right. Take care of yourself.
Thank
All right.
you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. He's a love bug. I love him. He's beautiful.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
Yay. Good luck.
Awesome. Oh, she's beautiful. He's so cute.
Isn't he?
Lucky.
You love him.
He
Michelle's
is
like,
so cute.
like Michelle loves
Ah.
babies.
Yes. Love, 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 love.
And they
love.
love you, which is crazy. Babies love you and Dean. It's crazy.
Oh,
You guys-
thank you. That's because we
Yeah.
love them. Oh,
Yeah.
so cute.
Who are we talking to? Who are we talking
Okay, thank you so much. Let's get Kimberly Warling. Thank you for being so patient, Miss Kimberly.
Kimberly Warling.
Yep.
All righty,
Hello.
Kimberly. There you go.
Hi.
Hi, Gary. Thanks for
Hi.
having me.
I'm glad you're
I have a 5-year-old daughter, and she's been attacking us. Like she gets a weird look on her face.
Mhm.
Like and
She
it
gets
seems
real
like she's been
possessive.
taken over.
Yeah, well, she is being taken over, and so I see her. She's actually being taken over by one of these hell on earth dimension demons, and these are super aggressive. And so, ask God for the spiritual gift of a sword to clear this with.
God,
Just say,
give
God,
me the spiritual.
gift of the
God,
sword
give me the sword
to clear
get
this
rid of
dimension.
to clear this dimension.
Okay, raise your hand in the air. A little higher, a little higher, a little higher. There you got it. Okay, now then. Okay, now when you look at your daughter, imagine this demon is inside of her. So just take the sword and whack through her. Just go through her, through her. There we go, from side to side, side to side. Imagine her in your mind's eye. There you go. There you go. And go through her, through her, through her. And there you go. It just flew out of her. See how you got light all over? You felt that?
Yep.
Okay. You fixed her. So when she gets all possessed and crazy, right, all you got to do is clear that with your sword, and you'll find she'll go to normal. You know how a lot of times she's really sweet and loving,
Oh yeah,
right?
almost all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden she flips out and goes totally loony,
Yep.
right? Okay, that's the demon making her do that. So now you're
Good.
able to get rid of that demon. And so if it comes back, you just simply do that. And you got the sword to do it with. And so now then, Mama can take care of business. So there you are.
Hey,
So
can I ask you one more question?
Of course you can.
Is my mental illness impacting her negatively?
Your mental illness is a figment of your imagination. You don't have mental illness. Was your mother crazy as hell?
She's on here.
What?
She's on this call.
But she sometimes would go kind of, she would get nutty, right? Sometimes, and so because she was trying to fix you because you were nutty.
I always felt like I was mothering her.
Well, you guys are passing the nutty demon around. It would go from you to her, from her to you, from you to her, from her to you. Okay? And so let me fix that. And see, it's great she's on the call. I'm going to fix it. Okay?
Oh, good.
Oh, good. There we are. Your mother's like, oh, good. Thank God. Right? There we are, and 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 this is a ping pong demon. You guys have had this, and you had it in a previous lifetime. You guys were together in a previous life, even. So you got to solve this, or you're going to be together forever. And so look at that, Mom. How's that make you feel? Ooh. And so there we go. There we go. Please don't torture me in the next life. There we are. So you guys really like each other, which is funny, and you really love each other. And then when this demon starts ping-ponging between the two of you, you can't stand each other. And so and so the trick is don't hate. This is the trick. It's a dimensional trick to where you have to project love. I want you to project love and appreciation to your mother. Do that right now. Okay? All right? Think of your mom. There you go. Now, Mom, did you feel your arms get warm in your face?
Yes.
You felt that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you healed your mother. You felt teary. Feel how good that feels? Yeah. Instead of mojoing your mother, you healed her. Look at that. Nice, right? That makes you feel good, right? And so there we go. And so when I look at your mom now, your mom's feet are on fire. Can you feel that, Mom? You feel your feet hot?
I do.
Yeah. And so this is a ping-ponging demon. Ping-pong demons, they'll ping you here and pong you there and ping you here and pong you there until you finally dig yourself whole in this hell on earth dimension. And then you think, oh yeah, God, her. And so you'll be like that. And so now then, when you think of your mom, I want you to project love to her. Even if you're pissed at her, project love to her. And Mom, when you think of your daughter, even though you feel like choking her to death, and many times you have good reason to, is what I see, I want you to project love to her. And that's going to mess these demons up. And you guys are going to be fine. And that's what I see.
All right.
Your head got quiet. Right. Daughter, your head got quiet.
Yeah.
Can you hear your head get quiet? Your head got quiet. And this is the daughter I'm talking to. You both of you see? Feel that? Different feeling. It's good.
Yeah, I talked to you in like May or something, and my head's been quiet ever since. It's been amazing. I don't have a noise.
Well, you're very special, and so your daughter and you had the ping pong demon. That thing, we just now interrupted it. It was so meant to be that I'm talking to both of you guys at the same time. You have no idea how spiritually led this call was. The fact that I'm talking to both of you at the same time, because that's the only way I could have fixed this is if I talked to both of you at the same time. So there we go. So the angels are with us. I love you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks a lot. You're okay now. Tell yourself you're okay. You're okay. There we are. Thanks. Very good. Very good. That was
Awesome.
cool.
Good job.
Yeah.
That was really cool. I don't know if that was as cool for everybody as it was for me, but it was really cool for me because I could see everything going on with everybody, and so
Cool.
that was really neat. So anyway, who are we talking to?
Thank you, Gary. I got Veronica Cervantes. Go ahead and
Okay,
unmute.
Veronica, unmute,
Thank you
please.
for being patient, Veronica.
Of course, and I want to show you guys something really quick. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, because of the.
Oh, here, let me
it's
show.
the book.
Okay.
Oh,
It's because it's
The
kind of
book.
blurry. It's
Oh,
the-
your
I have my
keys.
book.
What does it
no,
say?
she's got one of the original hard copies.
That's an
it's
original.
one of the originals.
Oh,
the
so
hard
you have
copy.
you have a very old Your Keys to Heaven book. That's awesome. Neat.
I've had
Awesome.
it in storage, and since I'm in storage right now, I went ahead and pulled it out so I can show
That's
you.
that's a first edition. That's great.
Yes,
And so,
it is.
wonderful. Yeah, we actually did some.
Sturdy, but it's still good.
We did some edits after then. We found misspelled words.
So I have
Yeah, you
something
have a
special there.
collectible. At
I
this
just
point,
need
I
to get
think I'm.
signed now.
Well, I think that's beautiful. And so what's your question, honey?
Okay, so I'm trying really, really, really hard to be positive, but I'm like out of money, like no food. I'm still homeless. Out of, I don't have anywhere to stay. I seriously, my money is gone. I get to points where I have like really bad thoughts of, I don't know, like I don't want to be here anymore. I'm trying not to say the words, and it's mainly because I have no money, and I have all these things that seem to be going great, and all of a sudden it's like right before the best of the best of the best, because I find the silver linings. It just, I don't know what happens. It just,
Here's the
something
thing.
changes.
Well, first of all, I'm going to give you some money, okay? And so, because I don't want you to be in this position, so I'm going to give you some money. I'm going to give you some money. So you got to figure out somehow a Cash App or this or that, but you can do it with Michelle and Dean. And I'm going to give you some money. And anybody else that feels like giving you some money, because we don't want you to be homeless, right? And all you guys, you don't want her to be homeless, and you don't want her to kill herself, and you don't want her to have those kind of crazy thoughts, because the demons have you in a corner, and that's a hell on earth dimension. And you're afraid. You're really afraid. I can feel your fear. And so I'm going to get rid of your fear. But you guys, I want you guys to go to my gallery view for 1 second, okay? And say your name for me 3 times. Say your name for me 3 times.
My full name?
It's your first name.
Okay. Veronica. Veronica. Veronica.
Okay, all you guys in the gallery view, if you want to give her some money so she comes out of her hole, raise your hand. Raise your hand if you want to give her some money, whatever it is. Some means whatever you can do. Okay, I'm looking at a whole gallery of people raising their hand. So, Veronica, you're going to be okay. And Michelle, can you figure out how to do this to where we can help her out? And so,
Yes, I've been communicating with her. So, Veronica, as soon as we're done with Zoom, I'll share your information right here on the chat feed, and I'll get with you to make sure that everyone that wants to donate to you will get to you. Okay.
Thank you. I'm so grateful, and that's why I try not to bother people, but at this
you're
point
good.
it's just like
You're fine. You're fine. I want you to say thank you, God.
thank you, God.
And I want to say thank you, God, that
God.
I want to say thank you, God, that I got some money I can give you. I want to say
Yes.
thank you, God.
Thank
you, God, I got some money that I can give Veronica. And so I am so happy. And so what happens is, guys, if you feel warm right now, like I feel really warm right now, if you give Veronica some money, you'll find more money comes. That's how you keep the money train going. That's how you do it. If you got something, somebody needs something, you give them something, and then you'll find something will come to you, and it goes along like that. That's what oneness is. But I can tell you really do need it, and you're really scared, and you don't need to be afraid. We're gonna hook you up, girl. Is that okay?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. And thank you, God, that they can help me.
I appreciate the opportunity to give you some money. I appreciate that opportunity to give you something that's going to make you okay. All right? And so
thank you.
I just need to say one more time, I love you. Okay?
Thank you. I love you. I love you all.
Yeah,
Thank you so
everybody, I want you guys to project all the love. Project love. I'm using this big giant crystal to project love to you. Okay? And so there you are. Your feet got hot. I felt that. And so there we go. All right, we're going to hook you up. Guys, thank you for giving her what she needs, because it's a real scary place in the world. You don't always have it together. You don't know why you have it together, and you don't know why you don't have it together. It gets you that way. But in oneness, we solve each other's problems very fast. That's what happens. And then if you solve her problems very fast, you'll find your problems get solved very fast.
Yes, and I also put her phone number in the chat feed. And if not, you guys can message me, and I'll make sure she gets all your messages. I know it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It is a lot of work, but anything I can do to help.
Michelle's like, Gary, you threw another one of these on me. Oh my God.
That's okay. As long as it helps her, because I know her situation, so I know she really does need help. So if we could do either a GoFundMe or Veronica, just let us know what works for you. But I did give your phone number on the chat feed, so if you guys scroll, you could message her directly, and she'll let you know how she could receive money, or if you need help, I'll help.
I mean, does she have a Zelle, Cash App, Venmo?
Yeah,
does she have all that stuff? Or are you going to get it all? Okay.
You know what? Enter it in the chat feed, okay? Veronica, just respond on the chat feed, please. Thank you.
There, that's good.
Oh, so okay. Veronica says she thinks she has. Okay, I think I. All right.
You got it?
Thank you, everyone.
You guys got it. There we go.
Yes.
Thank you.
Anyway, whatever we can do to help, because right now it's really important. When you guys need help, you need help. It's like when you need help, you need help. You need it then. And so when you can ask for help and you get help then is important. Now sometimes is very important. And so realize that it can happen very fast, and you can get your help. And who will help you? Who cares who helps, as long as they help, if you need help. And so and then when you can help someone, try to do your best to help someone. And that's what oneness is. Oneness is like that. Who are we talking to? Thank you, God.
Thank you, Gary. Okay, let's go ahead and go to Brittany Hall. Brittany Hall, thank you for being so patient.
Brittany, unmute yourself, please.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hi, Brittany.
Brittany.
She's right there. Go ahead and unmute, Brittany. She knows
You're
how to
on a
unmute.
phone, swipe to the left, I think it is, and it says tap to unmute.
Well, we could come back to you. Let's
Okay.
sorry about that. Let's go ahead and come back. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to Lindsay Seibenailer. Hey, Lindsay. Thanks for being so patient.
All
I
right,
know
Lindsay,
you've been
unmute, please.
Hey,
Hey.
I am not in my car tonight.
Oh yeah.
You're what? You're where?
She's not in her car.
She's not in the car tonight, she said.
Oh my God, no! There you are. You're in a place. Look at you.
Yeah, I'm she's in Tahoe this weekend at a bachelor party.
Oh, there we are. Well, honey, I'm so glad to cuddle up with you and your whoopee there. And so,
Right.
anyway, yeah.
So I had a few things, but it'll be quick. So I think this was 2-3 weeks ago. I was on my way here and I had crossed over an intersection and I had pulled over just to say, hey, I need the key code to get in the building. Well, behind me, I hear this screech, honk of a horn, and a crash. Not like a minute later did I cross this intersection, but a big head-on collision happened behind me. It was crazy. It's like
But you're saying you saw it ahead of time.
No, I crossed over the intersection and it's like I avoided that.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there
That's
you are.
Wild. Like
I've heard, like one of the callers earlier was talking about, this thing, and I said that was an angelic intervention in traffic, and so that's what I see. And so you just had a lot of angel activity. There was a whole bunch of them around you, and I see them moving you through that space, and so in time, and it feels really, really good. Feels profound and feels brilliant.
Right?
And you actually have big purple angels around you. So I see these huge purple angels that are like doing this crazy dance with you. And see how you're starting to feel warm. I see you starting to sweat. And so with me, I'm actually swaying to the same vibration of your big purple angels.
I can totally.
But I see them. They're like really powerful and big, and really cool. And so, I see, it's like, I see this energy, and this energy is like this. I've got all these crazy new crystals. Look at that thing, right? And so I'm zapping you, and there's like beams going to you and to everybody else who wants one, but it actually throws out these crazy beams, and these crazy beams actually heal you. So you can feel it in your throat, your head, now your feet, now your toes, now your knees. Feel all that going on? It's crazy, right?
Yeah, it's like tickly.
Yeah, crazy, right? And so that's the energy that you have already. That's the energy, and I just enhanced it, but it protects you. It's an energy of protection. And so that's what I got a bunch of these. I was so lucky to get these. I forgot what they're called, but I can run through. What I realize is I can figure out different crystals, and what they do. And so you can figure out what they're called, but I can figure out what they do. And so, but that's a certain energy. And now I just see all these beams of light going through you and going from you. And so, have you noticed lately, even at work, I think you figured this out at work, I'm not sure, but I see you thinking of something, wanting something to be a certain way, and then it becomes that way. Right?
Everything just kind of do.
It just clicks in for you. And you work with kids, right?
A ton of
a ton of kids. And so and you're trying to get kids to do what you want them to do. Is sort of like herding cats.
Oh.
and so it's like all over the place. But you're able to actually focus, and you're able to make a big difference. And I think lately, especially even with the people I see you working with, you see it, you get the vision of how things need to be, and then they occur that way. And so this is
cool.
It's really cool. But you've noticed that, right? I'm reading you now, and so this is what I see you being able to do. So your ability of manifestation has moved into the heaven on earth dimension, where this is not possible but totally normal.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And so you're like the magic fix-it lady at work.
Apparently, yeah. Like, how did I do that? Like, to do.
Right.
Kind of drama, and all of a sudden I just walk in and everything's fine after I talk to him. Yeah.
There you go. Well, that's right. Well, there you go.
Well,
That's how you do it. You moved into this heaven on earth dimension, and out of your hell on earth dimension. And it was a little bit of hell to get there, but now you're in this heaven on earth dimension, and I see everything working out beautiful for you.
yeah, oh, it's perfect. Like, it's perfect. And what I think is interesting is people are coming to me now with they're just telling me about things. And two people recently, it was like the same week, they were telling me one of my teacher's daughters has a spine and a brain issue, like cysts and things, and her back
Right.
is. And another one, the owner's daughter is cutting herself. And I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, so I got to fix that. And so I sent all this energy, and I
Fixed it.
group. Yeah. And well, the miraculous thing was this doctor found, he's like, oh yeah, well, it's a good thing that you brought her in, because, if it curves this way, it's that. And all of a sudden, like, I had the Gare Bears go to work on it, and all of a sudden 2 days later they end up finding all these issues that they would have never found otherwise. It was the most amazing thing.
Yeah, well, that's who you are. You're very angelically led. When you're angelically led, you're one not only with you, but angelically led means you're one with your angels,
Yeah.
and you're one with God Himself.
Oh.
And with the big universe. I mean, and that's who you are, and that's what you are. And I could not be happier to watch the evolving that you have done. So you've evolved from like holy moly mess land. So you went from being an absolute mess to absolutely brilliantly together spiritually. And so spiritually speaking and every other way. So I love you, girl. You take care. You look good. All right? Hey, take care. That's so cool. Wasn't that cool, guys? Wasn't that cool? I just think that's the best. That's the best. I love Lindsay. And so, well, let's talk to one more person. But before we do, what do we got to talk about, Dean? So we're doing a spiritual retreat. If you guys want to do a spiritual retreat, call us up and join us. We're doing that in September, and we would love to have you here in beautiful North Carolina, and where I can get my hands on you and like hang out with you guys. And so we have a great time. And so to book a spiritual retreat, all you got to do is call us 800-827-GARY, GarySpivey.com, or call Michelle and she'll hook you up because she's a concierge of the cosmos. And so
702-822-0548. That's Michelle's phone number.
Yes.
Right.
Just call me for whatever you need. I'm here for you.
Michelle's like, I'm the go-to, and I hate you guys, but I love you guys. I love you guys. No, I only hate Gary. He's the only one.
Love.
And so, but it's like I really do appreciate you guys coming to the spiritual retreats. It's lots of fun. We always learn a lot. I learn a lot. I learn a lot just by working with you guys, by hanging out with you guys. And tomorrow we have the master class. And if you're not in the master class, you don't have to pay to get in the master class, and you can simply join the master class for free for a month. I'll give you a free month, and if you love it, keep it. If you don't. But I think you will, because I think it's so important these days, especially with this new dimension opening up, the heaven on earth dimension. What does it do? I'm seeing crazy stuff. Like when I read Lindsay, I'm looking at Lindsay, the person, Lindsay, we just talked to her, and I realized that she realizes she has a magic, that it's beyond just, and she does a very practical job with kids. She does a teacher kind of thing and an administrative thing. And she's realizing that she can have an intention, and the intention becomes reality. And that's a beautiful thing. And when I was reading her, I saw her becoming aware of that. Well, that happens in this heaven on earth dimension. And all of those same things can happen with you. And if you guys want to learn more about this, all you got to do is join me tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be hanging out. Also, at the end of tomorrow, I'll be showing you guys some really cool crystals that I figured out. Look at these guys. These are crazy, right?
And I like that.
Isn't that cool? Isn't that neat? What do you think? This one brings abundance, and it actually hooks up all the little twinkles and the sparks and everything. These are like things, can you imagine this grew on the planet Earth? It only took a few million years to grow. And here we go. And I got it in my hand, and all the crystals I have in the background, all the citrons and citrines and the amethyst and the different pieces do different things. And so I just want you guys to have one of these in your hand where you can actually experience this. And so tomorrow, at the end of tomorrow, we'll also be sharing what we have with crystals. And if you want some, buy some. And so I appreciate you guys. And call me up, private reading, 800-827-GARY, GarySpivey.com. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me tonight. And I want to leave you with a very special healing energy that I got from, let me reach it. Here we are. I got from a simple, these are $20. Okay. And this particular stone brings you in beautiful healing energies. All right. And this energy, some of you guys feel it in your arms and in your head, and different ones do different things, but I'm projecting all this healing energy to you, and I truly wish you guys to be right in the center of your golden diamond road. I talk about this all the time, but I want you guys to just say, God, give me the spiritual gift of my golden diamond road. Just say it out loud. God, angels, give me the spiritual gift of my golden diamond road. Bog, give me the gift, and Bog is one of the sun gods that has to do with abundance and healing and love and marriage. There we go. And that's my Bog crystal. I love that one. Anyway, and so just ask for all these gifts, all of your spiritual gifts. Angels, God, please allow me to have all my spiritual gifts I need. Ask for those every day and use them every day. And I see tons of things going down to you. Above all, I see a crown going down to you, which will crown you. This crown is a spiritual gift of a crown. I see it coming down. It's very sparkly. It looks like a diamond golden crown, and it crowns you in your heaven on earth dimension. And imagine yourself slipping up higher. Just imagine yourself going higher. And no matter what crater you may be thinking you're in, you'll be able to just move up now. If you try right now, it's very easy right now because everybody's doing it. Imagine yourself, tap into that oneness energy where everybody's going up to this higher vibration. And there you go. Notice your sinuses open, your feet got warm, feel light all over. I just got one thing to say. Thank you guys. I love you, and thank you, God. And I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you tomorrow, 2 o'clock Eastern time, right here for the master class. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Lots of love to you. Beautiful love to you. Beautiful light to you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. One more time, my love crystal. My big giant love crystal.
That's a big one.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That's really big. Anyway, there we go. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 2 o'clock. I love you.
All right. Hey,
we're not going to cut off yet.
Hey, Gus, you could mute Gary and turn his camera off since he's done, but I'm going to stay on for a minute so I could get all Veronica's information put into the chat so people could have it.
Yeah, if anybody wants to.
Yeah,
enter.
so
I just entered it in the chat feed, everybody. Because Veronica said that her battery is about to die. So if anyone wants to contact her or send it to her directly, her email is in the chat feed, veronicacervantes7494@gmail.com. Her Cash App is $VC, which is VEECEE1ONE, directly to her. Or if anybody has any questions, you could feel free to contact me too, 702-822-0548. I'll make sure that your messages and your donations go directly to Veronica. And if you have any questions about the spiritual retreat, any questions on crystals, anything on Club Sparkle, whatever it is, like Gary said, I'm the concierge, so feel free to call me. I'll help you with whatever you need. And please bear with me because I do get an overwhelming amount of text messages. So if I don't get back to you right away, please make sure you put your name in the text so I know how to respond to you or address you properly.
Veronica,
Michelle.
Yep.
do you have Zelle,
Hey, Judy.
Veronica? Hey, Judy.
Hey, could you give that Cash App information one more time with the $?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I just put it in the chat. It's
Yes.
Cash App $,
It's
VEECEEONE.
Like
Thank you.
VC1. And that's the Cash App.
Veronica, they're asking if you have Zelle. Do you
Here,
have Zelle?
let
by
me
any chance?
unmute you, Veronica, so people can talk to you, or you could go ahead and unmute yourself.
Yes, it's the number I put in. It's 626-221-3204. That's the Zelle.
Okay, got it. Okay, I see it in there. Thank you.
Yeah, and then the Venmo has it's wings and angel wings, and then it's Archangel Michael's sword. It's
Yeah,
been
we
there
couldn't
forever,
find.
I
Couldn't
guess.
find it. I was looking. Most of the ones that says Veronica Cervantes has a number at the end, so I don't know what the number is at the end. They're like
Yeah, no,
65, 50.
it doesn't have a number. I guess maybe
Really?
mine was the first one.
Oh, okay, got it.
Oh, Veronica, and I know you've been so patient. You guys, I've been communicating with Veronica for the past couple of weeks, and she's actually been struggling, homeless, and she's actually at her storage unit right now. And I told her, I said, if there's any way you could get on tonight, let's see if we could get you connected. So thank you guys all for helping her.
Yes, thank you.
All right.
so
And
much.
You're so
and
sweet.
Marlo
Mark Milos?
Hunter.
Oh, Marlo Hunter.
Yeah, he said he found you in
she
Venmo,
said-
and it does not have a number at the end. So yes, it's there. It just has the dash.
Yeah, I had a few people send me on Venmo. No,
Okay, got it. So they found you. Okay, just want to make sure they found you.
Okay, and anyone that sent anything to me directly, which I got a lot of your messages, thank you. I'll go ahead and forward this directly to you, Veronica, because quite a few people just sent me a bunch. And Wahida Popol wants to send you $200. There's a couple people here that are just, I have to catch up, but I just want to let you know that they are all helping. So thank you guys so much. I just wanted to say thank you. And I'm sorry if we didn't get to everybody tonight, but if you guys can join us tomorrow, for those that I missed, Scott, I know you were supposed to be next. I'm sorry. He ended up getting off, but Scott, I'll put you on for tomorrow for sure. And everybody else that I missed. So
Oh, I had a message from Adriana Hernandez.
Adriana Hernandez.
Oh, do you want to know how much that rose quartz was that Gary had?
Oh, right. And for anyone that
tell
wants to do
Adriana
the
to hold on, I'll find
crystals, I think tomorrow after the master class, Gary is supposed to go over crystals. And I know a lot of you have already ordered crystals, which we do apologize for the
They've
delay.
been shipped.
But there's a lot of them that had already shipped. The big ones have also shipped, I believe. But that's all, Dean.
Yep. So things are in the mail.
Mm-hmm.
And let me see, Adriana, let me find out that thing for you while we're still on live, making sure Veronica has everything. I'll find out the price of that crystal for you.
Here, Peter, I'm going to unmute you because I know that people ask questions about crystals, but
Hey guys.
hey, Peter, since Dean's on the phone.
Big
Yeah.
crystal on Gary's desk. Can you tell me
Hey,
what the
sorry I didn't get a
price
chance
is
to
on it?
unmute
know the
you.
price?
No worries. We're good. The one that he was showing, the last one, it kind of reminds me of fluorite with, but it was hard to tell because the camera it didn't look good on here, but it looked like purple fluorite with incrustation of either druzy quartz or apophyllite.
Oh, wow. See, you guys, Peter is very, very well educated with all the crystals because he's a crystal guru. And whenever Gary has those retreats, Peter is actually physically there and he actually has property there. So this coming September retreat, hopefully Gary will bring everyone to Peter's property, which we were supposed to go the last time, but we ran out of time. So hopefully we'll be able to check out your property. You have such an amazing property, Peter.
Yeah,
and he actually has this big, huge crystal in his property, like came with the property, right?
And there's more in the back in the other area by the warehouse and stuff, but that one's a beautiful one. It's about a 1-ton quartz.
Yes. So yeah, so if anybody has any questions about crystals, Peter, if you don't mind, do you mind if I throw you in there?
No, I don't mind. I don't mind sharing. Gary knows what they for because it could vary from one amethyst to the other, but for most part, I know quite a bit of them because I used to go to a lot of psychic fairs, and I would hang out at the booth so much they thought I was one of the sales guys there a lot of times.
Oh. You can pass for that.
and then another time it was I would go to a lot of the gem and mineral shows that the counties have. And so, I ended up picking up like 150, 200 crystals that I have. But you don't have, because you guys are there in Las Vegas. I was hoping somebody could show some of the ones that they had on there. But yeah, another time.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll be showing crystals tomorrow.
Yeah.
So since you're going to be on.
Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. I'll be able to help with what they are if I could point them out.
You're so good.
Lisa Berger says, "We love you, Peter."
Yes.
I see that. Thank you.
Yes. And Elizabeth
Peter have a catalog.
just went there.
I think we're going to figure that catalog out soon here. But what I wanted to acknowledge, if she's still on here, is when the first time we went to go see the house there, with the group there, when Gary says, "Hey, go away, come back when dinner's ready," and I wanted to acknowledge Claudia, because she helped me pick out a really good name for it. She goes, Casa Crystals. And I'm like, well, it doesn't seem quite right. She started, so I wanted to acknowledge her on that. And I go like, okay, well, Casa de Crystals. So House of Crystals.
That's Claudia.
So thank you, Claudia.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Peter.
Yeah.
You have a beautiful place. It was fun to walk around.
Yeah. I still have more to explore over there. It's so big.
I bet.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Well, we'll be
Good to
seeing
see
you guys.
And I got my crystals yesterday.
Yay!
Oh, good.
Amazing.
Oh, good. I'm glad you enjoy
The
them.
purple amethyst just went right through my heart, into my throat, and made me cry.
Oh.
That's
And
amazing.
the citrite just unblocked my chakras. My lower chakras, it just went right through me, right through my crown.
Oh my gosh, that's
great.
awesome.
It was
You're looking
amazing.
great.
That's amazing.
You
Yeah,
look
because
good.
Gary does
Thank
spend
you.
he spends a lot of time talking to different people all around the country, all around the world about these crystals and getting them imported in. So he only picks the good crystals. So that's good that you're feeling the energy from them.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much,
I
Claudia.
slept with
Hopefully
them
we'll see
last
you
night,
soon.
right next to my bed, and it was just crazy energy all night.
Oh, that's great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he just got
thank you.
some more in. He got some more crystals in yesterday. He's been working on these for a couple months now, and he finally got the shipment in yesterday.
There's a lot really nice ones.
Yeah, some amazing
too.
ones. He's going to show them tomorrow after
Yeah.
the master class.
That
Yeah,
rose
so
quartz was beautiful.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people were texting me. I haven't gotten back to you yet, but the crystals will be showcased tomorrow at the master class.
I hope you all have a good night. I'll let you all
Okay.
go.
Thank you.
Thank
You
you.
too.
Good night,
Thanks,
Peter.
Claudia. Oh, yay. Okay. If anybody has any questions.
Peter said I wanted to share one of mine. Oh, he wants to share.
Oh,
one.
right. Okay. Go
Before
ahead.
we go. Okay.
Here you go.
Peter.
Unmute and let me spotlight.
Sorry.
This is one of my favorites right here. This is how big
Nice.
it is.
Mhm.
Wow.
Okay. I'm not sure if it's a citrine or smoky citrine. I just wanted to point it at everybody, see if they feel it.
Wow.
Feel that one in the chest.
Yeah. For some people, they tell me that it activates their Kundalini energy.
Mm-hmm.
I
There
feel
we
it
go.
right now.
Wow, that does
So
feel
here's
good.
how it looks. I think this is about a 20-pound crystal that I picked up extremely cheap, like about 10 years ago, 12 years ago.
That feels good.
Yeah, people say they feel it. They feel it in their heart.
That's why I wanted to share it with everybody right now, just for a few minutes. And thank you for allowing me to share.
Oh, thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. All righty. Well.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to share.
Thank you, Peter.
Tomorrow's
We'll see
another
you
day to play
tomorrow.
some more.
Yep,
Yeah,
you got it.
we'll
And
see you tomorrow,
everybody, I hope y'all got Veronica's information. But we're going to
Yes.
go ahead and end it now. And if not, y'all have Michelle's phone number. Just send her a text.
I'll start working
and we'll get all the
now.
information to you.
Okay, starting to work right now.
So I appreciate all of you, but we're going to go ahead and end it now.